Move your body in close.
Yeah, man, come on in.
Oh, yeah. When you get
make some room, make some space.
Yeah, what you find that'll make your mind, that'll blow my mind.
The man sing early. Sing early. Fort Lauderdale, Yaxter performing live inside of the garden. Here we go now, ladies.
For the longest while we're jamming in the party, and you're waiting on me, pushing everything. Right back on top of me, yeah. But if you think you're gonna get away from me, you better change your mind. You're going home. You're going home with me tonight. Let me hold you, go caress my body.
You got me going crazy.
Turn me on, turn me on.
Watch it, girl.
Let me charm you, go wine order on me. You got me going crazy.
Where's the hookahs are going tonight? Oh, God. We'll talk to the girls them right now, independent ladies.
I lose all control when I see you standing there in front of me. Your style, your clothes, your hair, your flair, woman, you look so sexy. The way you whine and the way you dance and the way that you twist and turn your waist leaves me wanting, leaves me yearning. I mean, we're gonna represent for Kevin Steele.
Girl child, I want to hold you so tight. I'm gonna say girl child. All the girls who know say them exercise regular and the man them want you, you're tempted to touch.
Tempted to touch,
oh,
tempted to touch.
The girls them,
man, I need you so much.
Oh.
Tempted to touch, tempted to touch. A little woman, man, I'm inside your clutch. Tempted to touch, tempted to touch. A little woman, man, I need you so much.
Tempted to touch,
tempted to touch. A little woman, man, I'm inside your clutch. To all the ladies in the dance, yeah.
of me.
Your style, your clothes, your hair, your flair, woman, you look so sexy. The way you whine and the way you dance and the way that you twist and turn your waist leaves me wanting, leaves me yearning, leaves me feeling for a taste. Before the end of the night,
I said,
I wanna hold you
so tight, my girl. Bounce, we are bounce. Pre-game, we are pre-game right now. Pre-game, we are pre-game right now.
All say she wanted is one wine from me.
Right.
All say she needed.
Let's go.
She never expected to get so addicted.
Fort Lauderdale later on, Yaxter inside out.
Are you gonna hurt me? Am I a statistic? A victim of your circumstances? Or will I just get evicted from this loving safety? Please don't disappoint me.
Well, them said 2 more months till carnival, right?
One more wine.
Oh, God.
One more time.
One more time.
Give me one.
Hey. Roll it down.
Well, them said 2 more months till carnival, right?
Control it down.
My girl. Roll it down.
Roll it down.
Watch your girl control it.
Roll it down.
When them fly up in your face, girl. Want to see how the bad girl them know.
Hey. Roll it down. Roll it down.
I'm say, big up all the bartenders. Look, hey, strong them strong. Let's go.
Roll it down. Roll it down. Roll. Control it down.
Independent ladies, when them walk up in your,
Race, gal.
make them know them.
Place number 1 in the race, gal. Could never replace. Independent and you're strong, gal. And you set the pace.
Big up the New Vision family, East Scratch in the house.
Free yourself, gal. You got class
And you
got pride.
Oh.
Come together 'cause we stronger, unified.
Roll it down,
Roll it down, roll.
control it,
Roll it down, roll. Roll it down,
roll it down, control
roll
it.
it down, roll it down. When them start to talk and chat, gal, let them run them out. You believe in
Yeah, man, pre-game, we have pre-game right now, right?
Them out, strength and wisdom you
We got original vibes in the house.
to seek them out.
Waggity movements.
Self and live, yeah.
Kevin Steele.
Thank thee for
Super sound.
you're born and still alive. If you feel me, ladies, roll, it's time to ride.
Watch it.
Roll it, gal, roll it, gal.
I miss it.
Control it, gal, roll it, gal. Roll it, gal, roll it, gal.
Control it.
I'm Mr. A. Me fretting up about the fear of flexing. I'm Mr. A. Me frowning up on me here in weary.
Gotta big up Katita in the house, see it?
Every day, every day, every day.
Happy birthday, Katita.
All we want is the music.
Boy.
Night long. Play the music, big and strong. 'Cause I just don't have it fun. Run the gun, very straight to town. Don't stop this jam. 'Cause you know I'm addicted.
Oh, happy day. Yeah, man, 2 more months till Carnival. You see tonight? You see tonight, think how we pre-gaming. Yeah, man, think how rock and coming later on Yaksta.
Come up to my bumpsy boy and
Oh, God.
come up to my bumpsy boy and
Aye, aye, aye.
come up to my bumpsy boy and come up to my bumpsy boy and
Yeah, man. Yeah. Right now, me a celebrity, man. Don't try to take my shine. Even though Yaksta perform tonight. Hey, here we go. Big up all the ladies, big up all the thugs right now, early. Oh. We just pre-gaming. If you don't have a drink, you left out. If you don't have a drink, you left out. Here we go, 2 more months till Carnival.
I love to feel
Your body when it's close to mine. My girl.
when you and I become as one.
If you know we gon' turn up tonight, cause Yaksta and the crew is in the building. My girl, let's go.
Come on,
And give it to me, baby. What?
you raise my passion. Yes, come on and give it to me,
Baby, when we
I get that instant reaction. You thrill me the way you give it to me.
do you rock, hey. Do you remember Saturday, August 6th? It's all about plush. We bringing back the all-inclusive. University Miramar Parkway. Tonight you got Yaks in the building. Let's go.
Why don't you come over?
Original vibes in the building.
Why don't you come over?
Waggity movements in the building.
Why don't you come over? I am a bachelor. Why
Super sound in the building.
I am a bachelor. Why don't you come over? Come over. Why don't you come over? Come over. Why don't you come over? Why don't you come over? Why don't you? Why don't you? Why don't you?
We're just pre-gaming, y'all.
Come over. Come over.
Yeah, Spider-Man and Free.
We just hold up. I want to see where y'all heads at right now.
I'm ready, Slick.
Y'all remember this?
Girl, I must
Oh.
something strange in my mind. Yo, situation is let's cure it 'cause we're running out of time. It's all so relationships they seem from the start. It's all so when love is not together from the heart.
hey, is driving me out of mind.
That's why it's hard for
No girl can never drive me mad. Holy but girl, they are tonight.
kiss her, love her.
Right, that girl.
is
I had to let her go. I had to let her go. I had to let her go. God damn it, I had to let her go. I had to let her go. God damn it. I said I had to let her go. How the fuck they gonna stop a player? Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. I had to let her go. I had to let her go. Fort Lauderdale, all them mother stop Batman right now. I can tell you about the Fort Lauderdale gangster now. More time the girl them act too blood clot bossy, but hey, hold on, we're not cussing out bad word. Here we go. We gotta support the ladies, so big up the girls them right now. We love them. Tonight, Youngster inside the building. We just pre-gaming, y'all. Don't feel no way. I had a couple drinks. Don't feel no way. Let's go. Ladies, are y'all ready? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Bam, bam, bam. Hey, oh, oh. Jackster in the building tonight. Minute things, say you ready? Jam on it, pre-gaming. Let's go. Voila. Rock on. Hey. Hold on. I don't think they're ready, Kevin. Me the thing said I'm ready.
Hey!
We just warming up the machine. Later on tonight, Yaks in the building. Whole crew there. Fort Lauderdale, Sunrise. Me I talk about Oakland Park now.
Jump on it, jump on it, jump on it.
We have some people from Fort Pierce.
Keep us on it, jump on it, jump on it, jump on it.
We have some people here from Six Trunk. No!
Jump on it.
Roll on! You don't want to see me get mad in this? Ready? Blood clot, flip my hat this way now, like Michael Jackson now. Soon moonwalk! Hey! We just pre-gaming, not you, Kevin. We just pre-gaming. You don't want to see me moonwalk now? Fell for it. Let's go! Yeah man, party, me come for party. Me come for see a good performance tonight. Yo, Kino Links. Check the musical room right now. Hey! Them say you can moonwalk better than me. Oh gosh. That's not the moonwalk. That look more like the Humpty Hump. Bumbo clock. Let's go! You're damn right. Not my son. All right. Yeah, man. It's all about Yakster. But yo, original vibes in the building. Gotta say, big up to everybody who turned out from early. Because we just pre-gaming right now. Right now, I'm about to check the bar. I don't got everybody. they in the mood right now. Zine? So, what? You outside? No, well, they done with the COVID. No, it's monkeypox. But we still outside. So, big up everybody we turn out tonight. Yaksta Live in concert, original vibe, super sound, Waggity movements, Kino Links. What you say? Yo.
Check. Everything plug in. Original vibes inside the building. You understand, so tonight now gonna be a normal party. Yaksta there later. Calcium there later. Hold on there. Bartender them a work and thing, but big up to our ganja man, you understand?
Mercy. Okay. Original vibes. Yo, ganja man.
When I see the t-shirt, guess what me say?
Give me the weed, old ganja weed. Want to burn it down, can no will murder the breed. Give me the weed, good sense the weed. Ganja we smoke with Alam, original. Cause ganja the healing of the nation. Ganja was found on the grave of King Solomon. The sound passed by scientists plus Dr. Man. And so me no eat on me true tradition. We cannot carry it on the plane, we cannot take it on the train.
Yes, fire!
Give me the sense of me, no make me. I think we cannot carry it on the plane, we cannot take it.
Tonight we say support the bar.
Give me the
Our ganja man, think of.
any young man, this I go mad, we make we insane. Article in the car, we don't want no cocaine. Them a burn down the ganja mania, always to be blamed. It was found on Solomon grave, and them dissing is a shame. It should have selling the market and the farmers upon the main. Come down,
Early Beanie man.
on the wing.
Think of.
Cool and lonely, easy after you.
Exercise some song early. Yes, sire. Guess what? If it's your first time in the city, welcome to Fort Lauderdale. Think of.
Tell them already, we have to tell them again. Tell them already, we have to tell
How we go?
again. Tell them already, we have to tell them again. Them a
Murderer.
them a murderer.
How we go?
Them coming at me area want to kill off the youth. No dress up in a jacket and them dress up.
Waggity movements big up themselves.
My courthouse want to tell
Tonight not normal, you understand?
murderer.
Think of.
Tell them already, we have to tell them again. Tell them already, we have to tell them again. Or them again.
Inside the top up tonight.
You live the life you love.
Yes, sire.
You love the life you live. Everything you have in mind, Jah will
I want to big up the people them early.
breathe things I bring from Jah. The one.
I have to play a tune here. How we go?
Easy mister, catch you on the down. Yes,
Easy, mister.
catch you on the down.
Back to basics. Want to big up the whole of the Flex family. DC, Nicky Blaze. You understand? Think all.
Do you know what it means to have a revolution?
Kevin still big up yourself, youth.
And what it takes to make
Jerry Fire likewise.
To keep and care it, you've got to water it.
Remember you want ya?
To keep and care it, you've got to water it.
Ladies.
I've been traveling all over this world, yeah. I never see a black rose in no other garden.
Big tune.
Just leave out of Babylon, leave
Yes, sire.
out, come to Mount Zion.
Want big up to all of the God bless people them early out.
Lion
Yeah,
man,
man, just start out some tune.
listen. Leave out out to Babylon and come back to Zion. Slaving every day and still you can't make one. Leave out corruption and come back.
One big up to everybody who should be in early, you know. Fully active tonight.
We all have got to give account for our sins.
Yeah, man, go and support the bar.
Sins that considered great and small.
I want to tell you tonight, think hard.
Oh, you come and tell me say you're bad and you're wicked. Me check it out and you want
Come big gun stupid.
And if you have a one go,
What a deal.
but that
How we think go?
can decide the crew. Oh, you come and tell me say you're wicked and you're bad. Me check it out and you want big gun, well. And if you have a one go,
Think hard the early one.
but that feels say you can
So
decide.
guess what?
Monetary love of a flea.
Love me.
All my ladies.
Woman love me for me.
Love me truly.
Yeah, man, think hard. If you want come in and just meet somebody, talk to somebody.
Me.
Go and support the bar early.
Come love me truly.
What them say back a special all night, right? I want to tell you now.
Because of money, because man for use and that the woman them a look. Woman you find a lady full of streets in life, but baby, man for use and that the woman them a look. Woman you find a lady full of streets in life.
Imagine I was just another lonely soul, walking through this world with no one to call my own.
I want to make you get used to some song.
Straight
I
up.
want to hear play a party, right? Early one.
When I was lonely, not by chance, but by probability. Now you would be the one who'd be waiting there for me. This is love, I know it. So now it's time for me to show.
Request to the ladies, think hard.
I'm saying, ooh, I never knew it would have felt like this. And we've only gotten to a kiss. I think
When you juggle sound,
I'm a grand.
so you juggle.
Good looking girl, oh you look so good, I wanna be personal. Possess you like I should. Good looking girl, oh you look so good, I wanna be
Yeah,
personal.
man, go and start out the VIP and them something there.
I'm not the bacon or a clerk.
Back a special all night.
Not the God, I'm the man who carried in milk. 100% fresh. Natural what you think. Cause when you slow the way you rule the whole place, I sing. Your enemies cry demon, them at where did you get that?
Foundation Bojo now.
Your profile, I love it when you win. Good looking.
Think call yes to hear.
Oh, you look so good, I wanna be person.
So in the meantime,
Oh, lady, I'm big man with him. Yeah, this one is called Lover's Choice. Never know you would I really feel so nice, love sponge. I don't wanna let you go. With you, I'm in no hurry.
Original vibes in the building.
No. This one is called
original vibes sound there.
Never know you would I
I
really.
want big up to everybody in the VIP.
I don't wanna let.
All of the sexy body ladies them. Let me talk to you now. Early.
God, you're lovable, kissable, desire the inevitable. Without your sweet caress, I'm so damn.
I'm miserable.
Put your finesse, feel far off your coat. Seeing you walk away, seeing my eyes in smoke.
Stuck on you. I got the feeling down deep in my soul, but I just can't do.
Watch your bunks.
Girl, I'm on my way. Feeling good. I can never walk.
Yo, mister, we not rush the party.
Baby, it's true.
We not rush the party, cause we there till the morning. There till the morning.
If you ever change your mind
Don't mix that one you fast enough.
about
Don't mix that one you.
leaving me behind, say
Do you own land and need a title? Well, the National Land Agency NLA can help. Through the systematic land registration process, the NLA will assist residents to get titles in declared project areas across Jamaica. Systematic land registration is the methodical and orderly registration of parcels of land in a designated area known as systematic adjudication area. For further information on the systematic land registration process, including declared systematic adjudication areas, who can apply and the benefits, visit the National Land Agency's website at www.nla.gov.jm or email asknla@nla.gov.jm. The National Land Agency, one agency, one goal.
Are you living on or in possession of family land? Do you want to sell or subdivide the property? Use eLand Jamaica to search for details on the property. You can complete a title search and verify the owner before you sell the property. If your name does not appear on the title, register the land or clarify the existing title in your name before you sell. A title is a notice to the world of your ownership of land. For more information, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. The National Land Agency, one agency, one goal to serve you better. Are you confident that you are the legal owner of your property? Take action to secure your property ownership. Get a registered certificate of title and become the legal owner of your property. To register your property and obtain a certificate of title, you will need to provide a tax registration number (TRN), a valid government issued identification, a survey diagram, documentation to prove ownership, up-to-date property tax certificate, the names, addresses, and occupations of 2 neighbors over the age of 50 who are not family members and can give a declaration on your behalf. Proof that you have been in open, undisturbed, and undisputed possession of the property for 12 years or more. For further information on registering your property and obtaining a certificate of title, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. Email asknla@nla.gov.jm or message us at WhatsApp at 876-418-5089. The National Land Agency, one goal to serve you better.
Hi, I'm Ashley Flex, and you're watching Flex TV. Stay tuned for our next program.
This channel and I do not claim any right over any of the graphics, images, songs used in this video. All rights reserved to the respective copyright owners.
Subscribe now our YouTube channel and press bell icon for get latest updates in our channel.
Will assist residents to get titles in declared project areas across Jamaica. Systematic land registration is the methodical and orderly registration of parcels of land in a designated area known as systematic adjudication area. For further information on the systematic land registration process, including declared systematic adjudication areas, who can apply and the benefits, visit the National Land Agency's website at www.nla.gov.jm or email asknla@nla.gov.jm. The National Land Agency, one goal.
Are you living on or in possession of family land? Do you want to sell or subdivide the property? Use eLand Jamaica to search for details on the property. You can complete a title search and verify the owner before you sell the property. If your name does not appear on the title, register the land or clarify the existing title in your name before you sell. A title is a notice to the world of your ownership of land. For more information, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. The National Land Agency, one goal to serve you better. Are you confident that you are the legal owner of your property? Take action to secure your property ownership. Get a registered certificate of title and become the legal owner of your property. To register your property and obtain a certificate of title, you will need to provide a tax registration number (TRN), a valid government issued identification, a survey diagram, documentation to prove ownership, up-to-date property tax certificate, the names, addresses, and occupations of 2 neighbors over the age of 50 who are not family members and can give a declaration on your behalf. Proof that you have been in open, undisturbed, and undisputed possession of the property for 12 years or more. For further information on registering your property and obtaining a certificate of title, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. Email asknla@nla.gov.jm or message us at WhatsApp at 876-418-5089. The National Land Agency. One agency, one goal to serve you better.
Hi, I'm Ashley Flex, and you're watching Flex TV. Stay tuned for our next program.
This channel and I do not claim any right over any of the graphics, images, songs used in this video. All rights reserved to the respective copyright owners.
Subscribe now our YouTube channel and press bell icon. For get latest updates in our channel.
afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you this afternoon? And welcome once again to Tenny Miller Live. And I'm coming to you here live from the studios of Flex FM online television. Flex FM online TV. We are located out here in Fort Lauderdale, just before you get to your university. Those of you who understand the geography of Fort Lauderdale and this part of Florida. So we are part of just across from the sports complex, the Lauderdale Sports Complex. We control the whole of the studio upstairs there on the tower there. Fine. We still own the building, I guess. Right, director? Fine. Director says yes. So how are you? What a go on? What's going on in your neck of the woods? Welcome again to the program. It's an opportunity to be able to just share with you some ideas, thoughts, and for us to together look at some of the things which are happening and the things which are not happening, and how we can find ways to unpack it together. I don't pretend that I have the answer to anything or everything. I'm not the repository of information by any means, but I will learn from you. If you give us a call at 954-818-4582, then we might be able to share some thoughts. Just give us a call and we'll listen to you, tune in, and then hear what you have to say. And of course, if you have a question, don't feel free to call and ask it. Or if you have some information to share with us, we'll welcome and accept the information as long as your source is authentic and genuine. We want to look at a couple of things today, or two things. We want to look at, and these are things which are happening like right now, immediately, this minute. Fine? We want to look at some things which are happening here. We have the issue of the war in Iran, and the fact that the super president, the most important and powerful man in the world, made an announcement or some pronouncements and he said some things last night in what should have been a presidential speech about, the state of affairs and the state of the nation in terms of security and stuff. So we had that last night, and we also had the night before, we had the sudden, the bursting of the bubble expectation, or the expectation, or this bubble that most Jamaicans were in, that yes, we were on the crunch of going to World Cup again, and that would have brought of a saving grace to, soothe our sorrows and heal our wounds for those of us in a, who are now challenged with so many different things that are happening both locally as well as internationally. And of course, there's also the whole business of what do you call it now? The earthquake in Parliament, where our most learned institution, the premier educational institution in the Caribbean, that a lot of us have had the privilege and the opportunity to have gone there, studied there, or at least passed through the corridors in one way or the other. Fine. We're supposed to, we hear some news that were not all that exciting. And in the fact that the university has suddenly discovered that there's a thing called filing cabinet. The university is around for what, 70, maybe 80 years old, or whatever time. But the technocrats and the registrar and the registry and all those people never knew that there was a thing called a filing cabinet until recently. They just bought a set of filing cabinets. So what we learn now through the other parts of the media is that they have just bought some filing cabinets. So that's the excuse why $23.5 million of taxpayers' money, the files that contain the information to upload all that, could not be properly recorded, documented, put away, so that the Auditor General would have been able to get the required information by law based on the fact that they have to account for the money and get the information so that they can know exactly how pot a boil and if the food is cooked or if the food are cooked and who are name too much and who not name enough. And the respectable people who have a responsibility at the university, those nice, decent, responsible, respectable people who have children and who are teaching their children to be organized and to be professional and to have a sense of responsibility and have accountability. But on their job, they were like school children playing with their first chemistry set, because the situation in the registry or the documentation department at the university, but the Auditor General sent a report to Parliament about $23.5 million unaccounted for. And that has to do with the some, what you call it now, arrangement. We seem to have gone a little bit out of the conventional norm and not seem to be following the principled and required process of procedure for expenditure and accountability. And then we hear the news in Parliament that the PAAC, the Public Accounts Committee and Administration Committee, find out that this nice, decent gentleman who is head of that department at the registrar, the documentation department, says that unfortunately they just got some filing cabinets recently because they couldn't account for the files to find out one to the money and one to the expenditure so that the Auditor General could get the report. Now that the mess hit the fan, we hear that some like things going on. There was a report that came out of one of the news media recently. I think it was Nationwide News, who had some things to say. Let me see if I can find the clip for Nationwide News, so you know, and so we can play it and you just hear exactly. Those of you who've never heard the news, fine, you'll be able to hear what they said on that news report from Nationwide News. Can we play that clip for you? We're trying to find the clip. As soon as we're able to find that clip, get it together, we'll be able to play it for you. But that's what happened Nationwide News report, because this was coming out of Parliament. The Public Accounts Committee is a creature of Parliament. It is a part of the financial regulatory body of government and how public money is spent and how it is accounted for. The committee, which is chaired by the opposition, have all the people who spend government money, the permanent secretary, the director generals, the registrars and people are responsible, and accountant generals. Those persons who have responsibility for spending the public money have a responsibility to appear before the committee and to give account for the money that them spend, so that the rest of us, taxpayers, can be satisfied that no hanky-panky not take place and carry on. Now, this particular issue surrounds the Ministry of Health. Now, I don't want to look like I am beating a dead horse or beating a horse that is lame, but I find it a little bit peculiar and a little bit troubling that over the last couple of years, consistently, there have been a whole lot of irregularities that have been reported, whether through the Auditor General or through some various sources, as it relates to what kind of fish that smell bad and getting stink within the context of confines of the operation of the Ministry of Health. And the Ministry of Health have a very honorable minister who I know take a oath in a parliament to administer the affairs of the country and the people of the section of St. Catherine where come from and the rest of Jamaica with a certain amount of honesty, dignity, credibility, and sense. Not just common sense, but common sense. And he is a man who have a trained mind. But whether it's at the hospital in Kingston, the public hospital, and what is happening or not happening there, or is accounted for or not accounted for, or is missing, and is still being searched for, and after it appear in the press, after a time it look like a 9-day wonder, and it gone, and nobody no hear no more report on it. But that thank God that minister, because I feel him portfolio, I am responsible for it, and I him the buck stops with. I'm saying we find the cat, we find the report. All right, let me go see. We're gonna go back to that report for you, play the report for you, and then we'll continue after this. The report from Nationwide. We say we can run that Nationwide report for you.
Now to the details. The University Hospital of the West Indies, UHWI, could face financial penalties after allowing at least 3 private companies to unlawfully use its tax exemption status to import goods. The development follows a report from the Auditor General's Department, which found that the misrepresentation breached the Customs Act. This then resulted in more than $20 million in unpaid import duties and an estimated $23 million in lost tax revenue to the government. Acting Chief Executive Officer of the UHWI, Eric Hossin, says the hospital will take its punishment.
Customs has made it very clear to us that they have nothing to do with those companies. We are the ones, the hospital is the one who they are holding accountable to pay all charges and fines. As to where we will get the money from, it is a hospital name that is on the importation documents, and therefore they are holding the importer as being accountable. They have stated just on Friday that the amount of duty that should have been paid is approximately $10 million, but there is also penalties, and the penalties range from $500,000 at a minimum to 3 times the CIF value, and the CIF value is approximately $40 million. So it would be like 120 plus the 10, which is about 130 million would be the maximum that would be charged to us.
Hossin named the 4 companies found to have improperly used the institution's tax-exempt status to avoid customs duties. Laundry Services, Wilman Sales, Scientific Medical Services, and Jackden Limited. He notes that Jamaica Customs Agency has already completed its investigation into Jackden Limited, while probes involving the other companies are ongoing. According to the Auditor General's findings, customs records showed that items including office furniture, laundry, and medical equipment were declared as imports for the hospital. However, inventory checks confirmed the items were not acquired by UHWI, but instead by private entities. Hossin was unable to indicate how long the practice had been taking place or explain why the hospital facilitated the use of its tax-exempt status for the companies.
Mr. Chairman, I was not there, as you know. I've spoken to different team members. They are not aware as to why, and therefore I am unable to say the reason why it was done. At least one case, they had no record. In others, as the Auditor General has highlighted, that the hospital paid for like a broker fee and other fees, but in one in particular, nothing was paid for, or it didn't go through any process at all. So there's no record really of it. And it's not our goods. Based on the customs declaration, the goods did not belong to the hospital and were not a part of the hospital asset.
And that's Eric Hossin, not Hossin, Eric Hossin, acting CEO of the UHWI. He was speaking during Tuesday's sitting of Parliament's Public Accounts Committee, PAC.
What can go so? What within the, if you have a little picnic at your yard and them a play dolly house and one of them supposed to get a certain amount of things, and the other one supposed to get it, and the other one account for it. Them are go, if you don't care for fight broke. Because them say a 6 we supposed to have, or a 9 we should have, or you're not supposed to carry this over there. So if they're playing a game where you're supposed to have certain rules with the game, they stick out so that listener, no, you're not supposed to come at this point. You have to wait until after this. How can Mr. Eric and the rest of the intelligent, bright people with a whole alphabet behind them name at the University of Jamaica, the premier institution of education in the Caribbean, tell this nation and tell the rest of the world that them allow them staff exemption status to be handled and managed by an outsider? And them give some like a pretty argument as if to say, well, I mean, it's almost a technical and an administrative failure. Crap! Something not go on there, sir. Something are going in or something. Them take the rest of us for fools. It smells stink. And him and all of the people them inside there, so including the company where I have the $10 million, and whether or not the man who own the company are PNP labor right is neither here nor there. If somebody must catch trouble, they must catch trouble. If somebody must wear short pants, they must wear short pants. Because how can the Prime Minister come to the nation and say that crime and violence is preventing tourists from coming to Jamaica? And we have to therefore catch the criminals. And we have to nip it in the bud. And we are criminals of a university.
Do you own land and need a title? Well, the National Land Agency NLA can help. Through the systematic land registration process, the NLA will assist residents to get titles in declared project areas across Jamaica. Systematic land registration is the methodical and orderly registration of parcels of land in a designated area known as systematic adjudication area. For further information on the systematic land registration process, including declared systematic adjudication areas, who can apply and the benefits, visit the National Land Agency's website at www.nla.gov.jm or email asknla@nla.gov.jm. The National Land Agency, one goal.
Are you living on or in possession of family land? Do you want to sell or subdivide the property? Use eLand Jamaica to search for details on the property. You can complete a title search and verify the owner before you sell the property. If your name does not appear on the title, register the land or clarify the existing title in your name before you sell. A title is a notice to the world of your ownership of land. For more information, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. The National Land Agency, one goal to serve you better. Are you confident that you are the legal owner of your property? Take action to secure your property ownership. Get a registered certificate of title and become the legal owner of your property. To register your property and obtain a certificate of title, you will need to provide a tax registration number (TRN), a valid government issued identification, a survey diagram, documentation to prove ownership, up-to-date property tax certificate, the names, addresses, and occupations of 2 neighbors over the age of 50 who are not family members and can give a declaration on your behalf. Proof that you have been in open, undisturbed, and undisputed possession of the property for 12 years or more. For further information on registering your property and obtaining a certificate of title, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. Email asknla@nla.gov.jm or message us at WhatsApp at 876-418-5089. The National Land Agency, one goal to serve you better.
Flex TV presents a message from Peter Tosh. I'm on my way to happiness where I can find some peace and rest. Thank you for your contribution to reggae music.
Allegedly. And we have irresponsible people in the parliament. And nobody now count feet and nobody no pay no price, nothing happen. And they just go on so. Then they left them and they make them scam then. And left the other people and make them do them business because them not gonna work. Some of them. And that is the only way them are going to find the money. I'm not preaching criminality. I'm not preaching dishonesty. But some things have got, it must not appear to be done. It must be done. Also appear to be done. And if it is not being handled properly and managed properly, then we're going to have a sore. It is going to become a recurring smell. It's going to be something that is going around like, and we're going to get drowned in it like quicksand. We're going to a break. When we come back, the discussion continue. This is Tenny Miller Live. Do I look like I care?
National Land Agency NLA can help. Through the systematic land registration process, the NLA will assist residents to get titles in declared project areas across Jamaica. Systematic land registration is the methodical and orderly registration of parcels of land in a designated area known as systematic adjudication area. For further information on the systematic land registration process, including declared systematic adjudication areas, who can apply and the benefits, visit the National Land Agency's website at www.nla.gov.jm or email asknla@nla.gov.jm. The National Land Agency, one goal.
Are you living on or in possession of family land? Do you want to sell or subdivide the property? Use eLand Jamaica to search for details on the property. You can complete a title search and verify the owner before you sell the property. If your name does not appear on the title, register the land or clarify the existing title in your name before you sell. A title is a notice to the world of your ownership of land. For more information, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. The National Land Agency, one goal to serve you better. Are you confident that you are the legal owner of your property? Take action to secure your property ownership. Get a registered certificate of title and become the legal owner of your property. To register your property and obtain a certificate of title, you will need to provide a tax registration number (TRN), a valid government issued identification, a survey diagram, documentation to prove ownership, up-to-date property tax certificate, the names, addresses, and occupations of 2 neighbors over the age of 50 who are not family members and can give a declaration on your behalf. Proof that you have been in open, undisturbed, and undisputed possession of the property for 12 years or more. For further information on registering your property and obtaining a certificate of title, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. Email asknla@nla.gov.jm or message us at WhatsApp at 876-418-5089. The National Land Agency, one goal to serve you better.
Flex TV presents a message from Peter Tosh. I'm on my way to happiness where I can find some peace and rest. Thank you for your contribution to reggae music.
The program is Tenny Live. We're coming to you from the studios of Flex FM Television here in South Florida. Before we went to the break, we had listened to a clip from Nationwide News, and it's a part of their online broadcast, and they carried the alarming news out of the PAAC committee that Mr. Eric Holson, if I'm not pronouncing his name right, forgive me, Olisin, was saying to the committee and was admitting the level and the magnitude of the irresponsibility and the irresponsible actions taking place at the university. This must not be allowed to pass like a shadow in the dark. It must not be allowed to go without deep, thorough, and forensic investigation, and people must be brought to answer questions. It cannot be that the university, the late Monty Perkins usually have a phrase to refer to the university, and a lot of us was offended by that. How dare he, and why should he? And he consistently said it because, and therefore, then this would not want to feel that him really had some reason, because he know a lot of stuff that we never know. A lot more stuff that we never know. And there are several companies, a laundry company, and then Mr. Jack, whatever his name is, company, responsible for all of these. How can you be taking away the revenue from the government, and the university need money. Right now, the university have a lot of stuff over there to be done. And them are going to tell you, say them they have the money to do it. And them allow somebody from outside who's supposed to be procuring things. That person should have been buying the things them on the open market at a cheap price. And say, you budgeted $35,000, $35 million for this, but we were able to get it for you for 27 or 20 million or 30 million. So therefore, we're saving you 5 million. And that's what they show, say him always have the contract for that because him can find the best price in the open market for come so that the university can benefit from that. It is irresponsible. It is irresponsible. It is border being criminally negligent. You're going to tell me that the person using your tax exempt status to import goods where they must sell you back and maybe other places. So the thing come in for $20 and them get they not able to pay the tax which would occur to a certain amount on it. And before that credited to you, them take it and $23.5 million them have problems with over there. I hear now that one man who is also a member of the PNP, who it is alleged, who benefit from part of the $10 million kickback with the revenue misappropriation, the whole revenue shenanigans, should say. He has given assurance to the PAAC chairman, Mr. Julian Robinson, and some other persons that, well, his money, he paid back $10 million recently, and we don't know how much more. Only about $10 million. How much did he get the last time he import something? And the time before that? We need to investigate and find out what is the size of his contract and how long he has had that contract. And the laundry company who have the job to wash the clothes and the sheet and the bedspread and something, how long them have that contract? What are the equipments that they have, the equipment that they have imported into the country with this tax exempt status, and how them account for it and what them sell this stuff for. And whenever any one of them involved in the $3 million to $30 million drill, you see how these people wicked and corrupt and dirty and stay bad? And whenever they know, everybody point finger upon, are you a thief? I don't want a motive. And I want a motive than you. PNP have had corruption over time. Yes, they have had it. And some has been exposed and some might not have been exposed. But Lord, man, this level of corruption we see over the last couple of years make PNP look like them is at Dali House in a play. Just with the Ministry of Health alone, make it look like a Dali House, the PNP, them in a play with them for them alleged corruption. Because of what we have been hearing over the last couple of years with the government, in particular this Ministry of Health here. Because we them not about Cornwall Regional, you know. Me no want to go there, so. Because Cornwall Regional, me go there one morning at like about 4:35 o'clock one morning, my grandson go there. And after me go inside there and sit down and my stomach sick. Me have to carry back and yard and go boil some ginger tea and give him. And say, come, me son, me rub your belly with a kerosene oil. And hat my hand over one lamp and rub your belly with kerosene oil. Rather than stay at the hospital. That's how bad it is. And it's only what? 8 or 12, what? $20 billion we spend on Cornwall Regional alone. Just that. Only $20 billion. Chunk change. You can figure out where some of that money gone. Who benefit from some of that money? You feel if we put a microscope on all of the bills and receipts and the contracts and the subcontracts, which have been signed over time and for what they were signed for, and the equipment which were to have come in for the theater and for the MRI and the RRI and the PQI department and wherever, them come yet? All of them come? What price were they acquired at? Were they installed? Who get the installation contract? over contract run over estimated amount? How many such subcontractors contract run over the amount that you have to meet? Because it is always, it is a moving, what you call it now, a shifting reef. The expenditure and the money from 8 billion to nearly 18 or more billion dollars and the same place. No, what a go on. Somebody tell me what a go on. Honest to goodness, we want to know what a go on. Young people are thief out the road, you know. And you see how much beryllium ATM machine get move out. And them officers and them staff decide to run with some of the money and jump on plane and them catch one of them a foreign and them catch them all over the place. But when these people, and I'm not justifying, but how can we in our conscience stand up to the nation and talk about corruption, criminality, dishonesty, and some of the people them who we entrust with the legal administration of the people's business, who supposed to swear and they sign oath. Some of them are people who go to church, you know, them are deacon, you know. Them are char Bible leaf, you know. Enough of them are nyam Bible leaf, you know. Because them pure and lily white and much more honest than Jacob and Moses. Yes. But check the bank account. Check the car where them a drive. Check which part them buy house, land, and things. Check how much other business them have and them involved in it. Call me bad man if you want to call me. Me not bad man nobody, because at my age, me not build more monument. My monument to me I build is in the minds and hearts of young people and the Jamaican people. Me not build no, so nobody can accuse me of nothing. Me not talk about like a petty something. Me not talk about a man get a blind over there so and one road a work and him get an extra day upon a work and that sort of thing. Because there's always them kind of runnings there going. And all of the party them do it. And a man paddle list and put on 2 more in it. I'm not saying it is right. I am not saying it is right. But them they are dolly house. Them they are like you play Papilare. Or you play jacks in comparison to them your thief here what we have here. Them your people what we have here. How can we in all conscience speak to the nation about those things? The thing with the Governor General I preach no make no sense to nobody. And when Mr. Patterson they come up with values and attitudes, I think, and when him in a talk about values and attitudes and hope said the nation would take it, everybody did just laugh after him. And look at now where we are going with. And I hope the PAAC committee find every single area of what happened at the university and expose it. I hope they are still on the Cornwall Regional Hospital, find out what is happening and is not happening over there and expose it, because they are answerable to the Jamaican people. And part of the only thing is that you're not sure you have enough of them inside on both sides who will really stand up and face the slings and arrows and say enough is enough, irrespective of who want vex one side or the other. But we have to put a stoppage to this. We have to change these things. This cannot no longer be allowed to go on. We have to tap, we have to catch, we have to draw breaks and allow some decency to prevail. Allow some honesty and some integrity to prevail. I don't think the Prime Minister necessarily not have integrity, you know. I don't want to think so. And I think he genuinely means well with a lot of the things that he says and he wants to implement. And I have no doubt a lot of those members of parliament on both sides, honestly and deep down in them heart, wants to do well and want to do good. And whether the new or whole, especially the new one, them come, because them are virgin and them just freshly minted, them come with the fervor and the energy to go out there and them want to take the country by storm and them want to do this, whether them are labor right or them are PNP. And that's okay. And we want them to go out there, so. And them have to go out there with the decency and the honesty and show the nation, say, listen, boy, we want to make a difference and we are new and different. But we cannot allow ourselves and they cannot allow themselves to be hijacked by some of those whose all their intention and pursuit is to fatten themselves and them pocket and them friend and them combolo pocket. And when some of them might have things span, some of them other one in the inside there. And if one said, why you know you can't do something, so we are going, man, after hearing the grow the yarn, man. Remember this so and so and so and so and so and so. And then just stand back and they make it go on. We are one of the most developed nations in the world, you know, on paper. On paper. And with announcements and pronouncements. Jamaica, oh, God, yes. Singapore, sure. Singapore, no nothing. We have development, we have plans on paper, in announcements, and wishes, and woods, and possibility. But who are carried? Who are carried? Who are make it happen? Who are the people that you can really honestly put your heart and your trust into, say, well, these people are going to be carrying this. These are the people who are setting the example so that those to come, and those at university and those at high school and colleges, will be able to say, boy, I just waiting to get out there because I want to make my contribution to building Jamaica. I want to make my contribution to building the nation. I want us to be that real first world, first class country where everybody have a respect, irrespective of our size. Nobody enough a fly come there in a plane and come tell me, say, what, you know, you can't do this and you can't do that. I'll stop talk to them people there. I'll stop take this and them people there. Because one of them tell them, say, listen, take them go on your yard. Tell them if you take them go on your yard. Why? Because we are putting ourselves in a position where we are going to be self-sufficient. So if them decide, say, what, you know, you're not going to give you 3 Buckler Highland, but seeing that you are going to face it, you might only get 1. You say, all right. And we have the capacity and the ability because we have set the example and we train the minds of our people and our students and our young people to say, listen, we are a nation of people with pride and dignity. We can know how to be self-sufficient. We know how to work hard. But why? If everybody go and get rich quick and everybody go on for up, you know, work up in a key and shake it because they have something park out the road and them have this and them own the apartment, they are them this and thing, and some of them now left further than high school. And some of them top walk out of school because they are doing thing. And you see, corruption is not just in one area. You know. It is across the board. But the example that we set and how we grow with Picnic and how we move within the framework of society. If you know, set example and commit yourself to carry out those tasks and those things which are honest, clean, righteous, and just. I'm not saying you're going to be a patron saint. All of us are sinful and have sinned and fall short of the glory. But my God, man, don't make it look so bad. Don't make it look so bad. Jamaica problem is really mismanagement and corruption. You know. By a large extent, it is. We don't have to have so much suffering on the streets and so much mad people who walk up and down and know where they might go because a lot of mad people, you know, dress up every day and go on a bus and drive and down in the bus because they don't know where they're going now. And you think them sane? People dress up and them children go in a store and I put clothes, things in them pack, in them bosom, under them clothes. I have saw like a 14-year-old pick me look like say them a breed. When they go down and shop them belly flat and when they go out and shop them a breed. all of a sudden the bell gone up. Thief them a thief. And with them a thief because of style? Or them a thief because they want thief? Or whatever. But it happens. It happens. And it is happening. How are we going to deal with it? How are we going to address it? The teachers can't address it in schools alone. The parents have to address it at home. But the parents will tell you, say, what you know? I don't have no money if you send him go to school, so I tell you, say, must go on and see if he can find something to eat. Because him and his friend, then we work it out. As we can find on the road to go to school. And because he might want to go to school. And he might want to, to be counted among them that are there. I'm going to go try and find a way to church something. And to find him, we have to, find something. So I'm going to China man shop and him take out this. I'm going to the fridge and him take out the drink and him start to drink it. And he walk around the shelf, the aisles about 4 times. And put on the back and finish the Shirley biscuit over there. So. And he finish a ginger biscuit there. So and he eat up a bun there and put the other piece of bun in and pack it and thing and come on and he go walk out the door. And he start to look at them say anything to him. Say, boy, I'm in the
Do you own land and need a title? Well, the National Land Agency NLA can help. Through the systematic land registration process, the NLA will assist residents to get titles in declared project areas across Jamaica. Systematic land registration is the methodical and orderly registration of parcels of land in a designated area known as systematic adjudication area. For further information on the systematic land registration process, including declared systematic adjudication areas, who can apply and the benefits, visit the National Land Agency's website at www.nla.gov.jm or email asknla@nla.gov.jm. The National Land Agency, one goal.
Are you living on or in possession of family land? Do you want to sell or subdivide the property? Use eLand Jamaica to search for details on the property. You can complete a title search and verify the owner before you sell the property. If your name does not appear on the title, register the land or clarify the existing title in your name before you sell. A title is a notice to the world of your ownership of land. For more information, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. The National Land Agency, one goal to serve you better. Are you confident that you are the legal owner of your property? Take action to secure your property ownership. Get a registered certificate of title and become the legal owner of your property. To register your property and obtain a certificate of title, you will need to provide a tax registration number (TRN), a valid government issued identification, a survey diagram, documentation to prove ownership, up-to-date property tax certificate, the names, addresses, and occupations of 2 neighbors over the age of 50 who are not family members and can give a declaration on your behalf. Proof that you have been in open, undisturbed, and undisputed possession of the property for 12 years or more. For further information on registering your property and obtaining a certificate of title, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. Email asknla@nla.gov.jm or message us at WhatsApp at 876-418-5089. The National Land Agency, one goal to serve you better.
Flex TV celebrates Reggae Month with a message from Damian Marley. A lot of people become unattractive once you find out how they think. Flex TV salutes Damian Marley for his contribution to reggae music.
Hear the children crying. Hear the children crying. Saying thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel.
What me want? I'm going to go have lunch and then gone. It happens. And when that same person stand up beside the TV, beside a radio, or I watch TV and hear that the ministry of this, or the minister of that, or the director of this, or the thing is involved, or cannot account for, or cannot give answer to, or cannot, is not seem to exercise the kind of sense of responsibility. Driving fear in a man is not just about holding a gun, and threatening to send him to prison, He must be afraid of the fact that he's going to do something and he knows that is wrong. Because in the society, it comes from everybody else and most of the people in the society is showing that the right thing to do is this or that, and they're going in the right way. So I'm saying, boy, I don't want to be the odd one out. And people get influenced by the environment, and by the example which is set by those who are much older than them, and those who are perceived to be leaders. And people say, boy, I want to be like Mr. So-and-so or Miss So-and-so, or that kind of person. I don't know. We live in a world of, not just possibilities, but some serious, unfortunate things that are happening. And all of us, it's a collective responsibility. It's not just to cut down the politician or cut down the director or to talk about that, because it is across the society. The policeman stop you and him say, you realize that you are going 80 and it is a 50-mile zone. Boy, officer, I'm really sorry, I had to try to catch my grandson at school, and him is a small child, so I was trying to hit, and I never realized I passed over the speed limit. He said, boy, that's your problem, that man. You broke the law. You know how much shape you pan this road now? Yeah. I want $5,000 ticket, I want $10,000 ticket, this and the so, You decide what you can do for yourself. And him take time and walk and wait for him for answer. Because him say, decide what you're going to do for yourself. So if you can take out your driver's license and your paperwork, I want $5,000, I want $3,000 underneath it, and then you hand it to him so his hand can touch the money. And if, as long as the other one them not see him, or him only him key man over there, so and him walk away and him say, oh, Mr. Tom Strokes, by right, I'm supposed to really give you a ticket, but your paperwork, you look like, say, well, you're a law-abiding citizen. Me just go warn you. But next time, don't make it happen. And you say, boy, officer, thank you. And him say, all right, go on now. Safe ride. Cause the $3,000 talk to him, or the $5,000 talk to him. I'm making change in mind. So I walk with the paper and I walk around the center crown and come back and say, all right, you get a chance this time and go on. Because him have lunch money for him and his squaddy, or money for make up for him money, if go buy for him car, because him have to put one car on the road. Got no policeman, a taxi and bus and sit in the road, And me and you know what the salary for them is like. So, when done, sell piece of the land when mother dead left a country for him. And most of the land a country not a title. And bank, not even PC bank, I go take it unless them can be justified that yes, we can hold on the land and we're going to get back the money. But if him have raw cash, what can I tell you? I hope that the PAC committee will really seriously carry out their responsibility fearlessly and without nepotism and without any political agenda. The purpose of having the opposition chair a committee of government so that they don't have the government assess and account to itself. Somebody have to hold them to books, and that's fine. And when the power changes hands, it's the same thing. But we hope that if the hand, when the power should change hands, is not some of the same one them know who might be responsible for eating from the trough is now going to be on the other side to judge those people now who are there. It becomes a vicious cycle of dirtiness and nastiness. Because you're not going to get clean water coming out of this. You're not going to get any sense of responsibility coming out of this. How the nation is going to move forward. We're just going to be in a cesspool of nothingness and corruption. What we say to our children, what kind of children are we growing, what kind of nation are we building? And one of the other things that we need to look at is how we're selling off our patrimony, how we're selling off and allowing foreigners, I'm not saying we must have foreigners and the foreign investment, but how we are allowing foreigners to come in and take the prime and most arable part of the land and the resources in a Jamaica and I give to them and I send go foreigner, then the Jamaicans become calmy dog along the fringes. I look over the other side, the friends are looking. But that's for another discussion. We're going to go to a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk sports. This is Tenny Miller Live, coming to you from the studios of Flex FM here in South Florida. Stick and stay. Not going away. Soon come back.
Well, the National Land Agency, NLA, can help. Through the systematic land registration process, the NLA will assist residents to get titles in declared project areas across Jamaica. Systematic land registration is the methodical and orderly registration of parcels of land in a designated area known as systematic adjudication area. For further information on the systematic land registration process, including declared systematic adjudication areas, who can apply and the benefits, visit the National Land Agency's website at www.nla.gov.jm or email asknla@nla.gov.jm. The National Land Agency, one goal.
Are you living on or in possession of family land? Do you want to sell or subdivide the property? Use eLand Jamaica to search for details on the property. You can complete a title search and verify the owner before you sell the property. If your name does not appear on the title, register the land or clarify the existing title in your name before you sell. A title is a notice to the world of your ownership of land. For more information, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. The National Land Agency, one goal, to serve you better. Are you confident that you are the legal owner of your property? Take action to secure your property ownership. Get a registered certificate of title and become the legal owner of your property. To register your property and obtain a certificate of title, you will need to provide a tax registration number (TRN), a valid government issued identification, a survey diagram, documentation to prove ownership, up-to-date property tax certificate, the names, addresses, and occupations of 2 neighbors over the age of 50 who are not family members and can give a declaration on your behalf. Proof that you have been in open, undisturbed, and undisputed possession of the property for 12 years or more. For further information on registering your property and obtaining a certificate of title, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. Email asknla@nla.gov.jm or message us at WhatsApp at 876-418-5089. The National Land Agency. One agency, one goal to serve you better.
Flex TV celebrates Reggae Month with a message from Damian Marley. A lot of people become unattractive once you find out how they think. Flex TV salutes Damian Marley for his contribution to reggae music.
Welcome back. Welcome back. This is Tenny Miller. And I'm coming to you live from the studios of Flex FM here in South Florida. And today's agenda, we're looking at, what are going in at the yard and what are going at the yard while we're there abroad. Earlier, I spoke to some of the local issues, the whole business of the PAAC situation, because that situation is very, very much troubling. And it is something that must be given. It must not be left uninvestigated. It must be thoroughly investigated. And people must account for it. And if people must wear short pants, our heads must roll, then so be it. It's time we begin to set an example at the top. Because the people at the top continue to get away with even negligence. A slap on the wrist, or you just talk about it and it's 90 talk. We're setting bad things in the society and we get the policeman them much more work to do. Because it means that we're going to breed more criminals and more dishonesty. And we're going to breed them not only in the society generally, but at other quarters of the country too. Both in the force and the other organizations. Because at the same time, we said that the doctors, they must not get no more money. Because them not deserve it, and they must not get overtime pay. And that's an issue which is on the agenda now, arguing about it. And one man said, you give the politicians them more money because we complain say that they're going into the trough. And if we don't want them go to the trough, then they must get paid. I mean, I said, no wrong for them get paid, and if they get paid, good too. Because they have their family, and they have them things to look after for them, not for them wife and daughter and children and son want wear good clothes too. And that's fine. And then they go inside, they go campaign and maybe take money out of them pocket, go campaign too. And that's okay. But after you decide, say you're going to pay some people 5 million and some 15 and some 55 and some whatever it is, the million they might get. They must deserve the money. They must perform and account for the work what they're supposed to do. They must report to them constituents and they must go face the people in the constituency and answer questions. And when they have a 4-year, 5-year, or 6-year development plan, they must make sure so them ratify that plan with the community who vote for them. And the young people, them in most of those communities, need help and assistance, especially in the area of culture and sports, which is what we're going to be talking about now, because the sports development program have been growing and in a way that has been pleasing over the last couple of years. And the young people them take example from a Usain Bolt, a Shorty Malcolm, despite Shorty's shortcomings. Them take thing of Tigger Davis, the former captain of the team who now became a coach of the national team, until them figure said them should dispense with him him services only to realize that they might have come back to him. Mr. Tapper with more. Because part of the problem of that is what manifested itself 2 days ago when an organization, a group, had set a club. Granted, there are our Black Brothers and from which where them come from, but notwithstanding, it's a group that in terms of the tier of ranking is far less than the Jamaican team. And we go to Mexico. I don't know if it's the altitude of Mexico affect them, that them can't hear or them. But what happened is that our boys there went to Mexico and embarrassed themselves again. But is it their fault? What about the JFF? Is it their fault? We have in studio here with me this afternoon. Let me see if I can find his credentials and share it with you. Because this man is a man who has been involved with the sports program and the sports recovery program in Jamaica and out of Jamaica for a while now. Fine. This gentleman is a, what do you call it now? He's a former professional footballer. Played with, what is the place in the country now? Eintracht Frankfurt. At least 90 in Germany. At just 19 years old. After moving to South Florida in 1992, he became deeply involved in youth football development, organizing tournaments, and working with the Miramar Soccer League. He also helps to build on some of the legacies of the various past coaches and organizations, both here in South Florida, like, for example, the Memorial Football Tournament is one of those things that he's responsible for. Most recently, like within the last month or so, he has returned to Jamaica and completed a grassroots football camp in the Tivoli Gardens community. And you know, a whole lot of youth in the Tivoli Gardens love sports and want to get involved in sports, but then because they seem to be behind the iron curtain, sometimes some of us treat them with contempt. I'm speaking of the outstanding Mikey Barnes, as they call him Mikey, and he's here with us this afternoon. Mikey, good afternoon and welcome to the show, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Pleasure being here. Yeah, man.
Now, Mikey, I'm going to ask about your career and your sojourn because it is well documented.
Yes, sir. And you was a part of it.
Let me try a little thing.
The Olympic program that we did.
You're the man who do the thing. They come back and learn because never come at your foot, come learn, you know.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Only love the ball and shy after the ball.
That's all right, too.
But, you know. But Mikey, I've been watching the national team for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And they have gone through a metamorphosis of one sort or the other.
Right.
And the national team is not just by itself, but then there's a body, the Jamaica Football Federation.
Yes, sir.
That is responsible for the management, the organization, and for nurturing and training and facilitating the growth and development of the national squad. And they've been going all around the place, but after the last World Cup and one or two other skirmish, I call it skirmishal successes here and there, I'm not feeling that the group, the team, the whole process is growing. Because if we can allow the Congo to beat the team in Mexico, and the Congo is always a 40-something down the list.
No, well, they rank higher than us, Jamaica team. And what happened with the Jamaica team is too much chop and change, no chemistry, and every minute them bring in a new set of people. So you find that
the cohesiveness
is not there. Like the 98 World Cup is based after 98 World Cup, which is based after the teams in local based team, and then they bring in 1 and 2 foreign based players. This World Cup campaign, they went to foreign based players before they went to local based players. Well, we can understand that.
Let me understand a little bit more what that means.
Yes.
They went to foreign based team rather than a local team.
The gentleman who who's the technical director, his name is Rudolph Speed. He's the one that hires
And fires.
and fires.
And then you're talking about the players now.
Right, we're talking about players now. We're not talking about coaches yet.
Yeah.
And so he was the one who came up and said, the players, local players, they had a skirmish, what they call the patty shop story. Let me give you a little bit about the patty shop story. The patty shop story is what was about the local based players who is there. You know, they're not making that big money as the players abroad.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
right. So they wanted a stipend from each game that they play.
Okay.
And you know, it brought a rift between the local based players and not much the foreign based players, but the foreign based players, they didn't want the money. They said donate the money back to some of the players them and everything.
Okay. Because they are coming from
right, where they are established.
A culture, a different kind of sports culture, and
right.
training culture,
and you know, so they said donate the money to the local players
who are part of the
same thing.
Good.
And there was a story where Damian Lowe came out and with my crickets, and gentleman Bruce Gaynor intervened and said to him, "Is this a patty shop story?" And Damian Lowe tell him, "No." But the local based players, they want a bigger stipend, and I think they was asking for like $2,000 a game. They was only giving them $500 a game. So the
Jamaican dollar?
No, US dollar.
Okay.
So they wanted two. But when you compare it with other nations, nations was giving them more money because FIFA give them money to disperse to the players. Right. So what happened is the technical director of the committee, he came out and he said, listen, the foreign based players them don't need no money. They want to come play. So the local based player them say they want money. So that's where the difference between now you start seeing a lot of more foreign based players coming in because they're not asking for no stipend.
For them in the sense that they are able to save on that money.
Exactly.
So that money is not being passed to the local players.
Right. So what them do now?
So it'll go, so where does that money go? Who handles that money?
I don't know. I don't know what
because
that money.
These guys want to come to play for Jamaica and to play for them country.
Right.
Excepting when the glory comes now, them sharing at that amount.
Right. So they're not looking for they're not coming for the money, but the local players will be looking for something for a stipend.
Because it's work them there.
So what they did, they cut out the local players now and say the foreign based players that comes not looking for the money. They will play for free. So that's where you start finding the change now. A revolution, a more foreign-based player coming.
This is real that you're talking about, or something you dream of?
No, man, I true this, man. This is a fact. This is a fact. If you go on TVJ, you can't draw it up.
So this is part of the debacle that has been taking
place. Yeah, and this has been happening for the last, 3 years ago? Something like that.
So where's Ricketts? And what's role Ricketts, Gaynor, and all those people play? Because, by the way, what is Gaynor's responsibility with the JFF? Do you know?
No, he's not a vice president anymore, but he's on the technical committee, where executive technical committee. No.
What does that mean? That sounds like just like a power.
He's the one who will come in and give advice to what's going on.
So he's a paid member of JFF?
No, he's not a paid member.
Okay.
Let me tell you the people who get paid in JFF. The office workers, the GenSec is get paid by CONCACAF. Okay. The president get paid by CONCACAF. And everybody else is like...
So them get paid in US dollars, I'm sure.
Yes, they get paid in US dollars. And what happened is, the rest of people, like the vice president and thing, they will get something non-profit.
From the local coffers here.
You're right. So what happened then, is like they're working for free, but that's why you find there's no accountability of whatever comes into the organization. There's no accountability. And so you find a lot of things that goes on that not supposed to go on. Like just like when you was talking about the Anki Panky, it's the same thing. No accountability of anything. And the only person that was trying to make a change when he came into office, was the gentleman Dennis Strong.
Well, Dennis Strong is a certified accountant
and they got rid of Dennis Strong.
because he would
Because what happened is FIFA came down and they brought a certain auditor. An auditor came in and he went back to FIFA and tell him what he sees and everything. So FIFA tell him, no, that traveling arrangement that they usually have with the people whose high places of JFA, bring them, traveling with the team, like them come to the favorite place is US. When they come to the US, because you can't they bring them girlfriend or them wife, and then them can buy this, buy that, and thing.
So when those officials travel with the team now, but why you have to have a whole host of people traveling with the team?
You're not supposed to. You're supposed to have one person in a delegation, and maybe the president. That's it.
Because I have seen at different times where a team comes to the US here,
right,
and a whole lot of people like every dog and
you have more delegation. You have more delegation than players and trainer.
And all of them get a stipend when they travel and have to put up in a hotel and that sort of thing. Oh, so that's how the money leak.
Well, I can brief you on some of the money that comes in, but I cannot tell you how the money go, how the money spent.
So, when we're talking about developing quality players,
and need a title? Well, the National Land Agency NLA can help. Through the systematic land registration process, the NLA will assist residents to get titles in declared project areas across Jamaica. Systematic land registration is the methodical and orderly registration of parcels of land in a designated area known as systematic adjudication area. For further information on the systematic land registration process, including declared systematic adjudication areas, who can apply and the benefits, visit the National Land Agency's website at www.nla.gov.jm or email asknla@nla.gov.jm. The National Land Agency, one goal.
Are you living on or in possession of family land? Do you want to sell or subdivide the property? Use eLand Jamaica to search for details on the property. You can complete a title search and verify the owner before you sell the property. If your name does not appear on the title, register the land or clarify the existing title in your name before you sell. A title is a notice to the world of your ownership of land. For more information, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. The National Land Agency, one goal to serve you better. Are you confident that you are the legal owner of your property? Take action to secure your property ownership. Get a registered certificate of title and become the legal owner of your property. To register your property and obtain a certificate of title, you will need to provide a tax registration number (TRN), a valid government issued identification, a survey diagram, documentation to prove ownership, up-to-date property tax certificate, the names, addresses, and occupations of 2 neighbors over the age of 50 who are not family members and can give a declaration on your behalf. Proof that you have been in open, undisturbed, and undisputed possession of the property for 12 years or more. For further information on registering your property and obtaining a certificate of title, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. Email asknla@nla.gov.jm or message us at WhatsApp at 876-418-5089. The National Land Agency, one goal to serve you better.
how do they deal with that, and what is the program that they have in place to develop players? Because you can't always for the next 50 years depend on players that come from foreign.
What they do is...
There was talk about an academy, there was talk about setting up all sorts of things. Then later,
Borrell.
Went as far as say, well, he find the land, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he went up to UAE.
Up to UAE, but he find a facility, and he was ready now to... He was on the cross for getting an academy going.
That is true. However, you remember when we was doing the Olympic program 2019?
That's right.
I did a program, let me let the people know, I did a program for Jamaica, the first program where Olympic program, we wanted to qualify for the Olympics for the first time. So what we did, we went all over the United States and get the top college players involved. And we did a camp. You was there at the camp. We did, and then we do a camp after that, and we went to New York and also do a camp. And then we brought all the players from all the top universities, Jamaican players from all the top universities to come here to rep. So when we finish all of that now, we invited up the team, the Olympic team from Jamaica, to come to New York. The agreement was they were supposed to pay the airfare and the hotel for the team that's coming up from Jamaica. We had our own expense to deal with, and then they back out on us, and we said no, we didn't want to back out, so we found some investors to put some money up to pay for the airfare for the team and the coaches to come, and we would find up here we'd find medical staff and security and food and everything, and then we got somebody from a gentleman named Kevin Street. He was going to invest and pay for the hotels. So we had people that donate the buses and the food and everything. Right. So we had everything set up. And when what happened was, after we have everything set up now, I got a phone call from Dalton Wint, who was a GenSec. I'm saying, Mikey, the left hand don't know what the right hand want. I'm saying, you're doing a good program for Jamaica, but I have to call you and tell you I'm going to shut down the program. In the meantime, they were sending me emails saying that how much people are going in the stands, how much people the stadium can hold, how much me I charge for adult ticket, how much me I charge for kids ticket. All of that they might ask me, but they never send a dime and give me.
Question. Because I was, privy to some of what was the objective of the exercise that you were getting them involved in with all of these players? What was it at the bottom line?
The bottom line is we wanted to qualify for the Olympics for the first time. That was the goal.
So therefore you were trying to get the right players then from all over, so that you can select a team.
We're going to invite everybody, the ones from Jamaica and the ones from the US.
And find the best of the lot.
And best of the lot.
For that as this Olympic team.
Olympic team. That was the goal.
So that never take place at all?
They never take place. So they shut it down, and then they played against some small nation team in Jamaica, and them lose both games. They never qualify. Somebody from the small island qualify and went on, and Jamaica never go anywhere.
So it must like the Curacao match.
Yeah, well, I knew that they wasn't going to go anywhere. From the campaign start, I told them already, because when you have friction in your organization and there's no commitment, and then you have one man, he might lead the delegation for himself and not the nation, and there's no chemistry, you're going to fall apart.
So with a star boy and the rest of the people who claim same as star.
Right.
They're not working together, there's no cohesiveness.
Exactly. That's why you find so many coaches come and go, chop and change. We have Al Grimson, we have McLaren. All right, starting now, Tapper. Then you have Al Grimson, you have Paul Hall, you have McLaren, and so much coaches will change already.
Since Tapper.
And then when they lost to Curacao in the stadium.
Yes.
Because I know that wasn't going to win.
Yeah.
The game that they should have won was the time when they played Trinidad.
Yeah.
They should have won that game and them draw the game, so they get that point behind Curacao. So Curacao end up with more points than them.
Yeah.
So Curacao end up with 12 points and them end up with 11. So they never make, but at least.
So they were supposed to win that match.
Right.
All right, we're talking to Mikey Barnes. Mikey Barnes is a former national player and a coach in his own right, and a coach who has been working with various community groups and schools and organizations here in South Florida. And Mikey also just recently came back from Jamaica, where he's pioneering a coaching program starting with Tivoli Gardens, and will be going other places in Jamaica and hopefully across the Caribbean. We're here looking at just the football program as the construct, an element of the construct of the football program in Jamaica, and what are some of the possible reasons why we are where we are. We should be joined also by a young man from Montego Bay who is a young player and who has the nation's football program at heart. He's a part of the, I think it's Norwood Strikers, right? Well, a very, serious player, and he has had some opinions about what's going on there. And in another minute or two, we should be joined by him. His name is Mr. Mason Samuels, and we're going to be talking to Mason today. What I want, so with that kind of a background, Mikey, what happened day before yesterday in Mexico?
Well,
from your point of view, how you see it?
How I saw the game was a lot of pieces was left off the team.
What do you mean by pieces? They're not saying they have one of the best team ever?
No, that team wasn't the best team. They left off a couple of pieces. They left off Dixon, Whisper, the gentleman that plays for Bowser, left those three forwards off. One of them is real political, Whisper, because Craig Butler and Rudolph Speed doesn't get along. And he comes out, Speed came out and said, Whisper, when they played that game in Jamaica, the final, Whisper went out the night before. But yet still, he brought another player that went out with Whisper the same night. So why didn't you leave Whisper off and carry that player? So
it's not a question of principle, it's a question of spite.
Well, if you want to say that, but because Craig Butler does not get along, so it's
because it's a PNP, JLP thing.
I don't know.
It's a political thing.
Yes, one against each other. So that is. I don't think we. I don't think we went there with our best team.
No, but if we are playing the team of our life, quote unquote, is an opportunity now for us to. Having lost 2 or 3 matches in a row.
Gel together.
Okay. You know, find a way to galvanize the best of what you have.
But remember
irrespective of what took, and as long as you're not compromising any major principle, galvanize the best of who you have.
But remember,
because you have to go to the World Cup.
But remember now, he brought 3 more new players. 3 more new players into the mix. To play that match.
To play this match?
To play the 2 match the 2 last match.
You had the 2 big match and you got to carry new players.
Exactly.
So how long them going to have time to synchronize with the team?
No, there's no chemistry. When you don't have any chemistry, if the man who watch let me tell you something. When a man know him team are going to win, the man who sweep the floor or watch the uniform, him knows him have confidence, same team are going to qualify.
But there's a family of them that's supposed to have been living together and working together and eating and sleeping and cuss and quarreling with one another.
Yeah, chemistry.
To develop that kind of a unity of purpose and that chemistry.
There's no chemistry.
It's a World Cup we're talking about.
And it's only one game going to carry through the threshold. So why didn't you carry the man? Because one thing I can tell you, when Whisper comes on the field, he creates havoc.
Yes.
Because he is a midfield that challenges.
And he carries an aura about him
yes.
when he hits the field. And even the opposing teams are rather than carry and Whisper.
Exactly.
Is Mr. Mason online? I think Mr. Mason. We're still waiting to be joined by Mr. Mason from Outer Montego Bay. So there's no strategy, there's no psychology.
No.
There's no unity of purpose with what's going on.
No, because you see, it's about one person. Ego. That person has to satisfy their ego. Because let me show you why it's the ego. When we didn't qualify in Jamaica, the last Curacao game,
Yeah, the curious.
the other meeting
Yes.
at the JFF office,
Mm-hmm.
right? And they was going to bring a guy named Miguel Coley.
From where?
He's a Jamaican. He European license and everything, but he coaches in Saudi Arabia. But you know, so the war.
Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, you know the war go on, so him come back.
Okay.
So anyway, they wanted Miguel Coley to be the head coach. And of course.
But him not know the people, him not know the team.
No, him come back and forth.
Okay.
He knows what's going on.
Okay.
But the title that the what do you call it now? What he has, he has a bigger license, a better license. So he has knowledge of what's going on. So what happened is now, Miguel Coley was supposed to be the head coach. And Mr. Rudolph Speed storms out of the office and say him now work with nobody, him gonna be the man.
We're having a discussion here about soccer. We're going to go to a break. When we come back, the discussion continue. I'm with Mikey Barnes, the former national player. Soon come back. This is Tenny Miller Live.
Do you own land and need a title? Well, the National Land Agency NLA can help. Through the systematic land registration process, the NLA will assist residents to get titles in declared project areas across Jamaica. Systematic land registration is the methodical and orderly registration of parcels of land in a designated area known as systematic adjudication area. For further information on the systematic land registration process, including declared systematic adjudication areas, who can apply and the benefits, visit the National Land Agency's website at www.nla.gov.jm or email asknla@nla.gov.jm. The National Land Agency, one goal.
Are you living on or in possession of family land? Do you want to sell or subdivide the property? Use eLand Jamaica to search for details on the property. You can complete a title search and verify the owner before you sell the property. If your name does not appear on the title, register the land or clarify the existing title in your name before you sell. A title is a notice to the world of your ownership of land. For more information, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. The National Land Agency, one goal to serve you better. Are you confident that you are the legal owner of your property? Take action to secure your property ownership. Get a registered certificate of title and become the legal owner of your property. To register your property and obtain a certificate of title, you will need to provide a tax registration number (TRN), a valid government issued identification, a survey diagram, documentation to prove ownership, up-to-date property tax certificate, the names, addresses, and occupations of 2 neighbors over the age of 50 who are not family members and can give a declaration on your behalf. Proof that you have been in open, undisturbed, and undisputed possession of the property for 12 years or more. For further information on registering your property and obtaining a certificate of title, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. Email asknla@nla.gov.jm or message us at WhatsApp at 876-418-5089. The National Land Agency, one goal to serve you better.
There we go. Welcome back. Tenny Miller Live, coming to you from the studios of Flex TV here in South Florida. We're talking sports. We're not talking blues, or we're talking about the blues of sports. And what kind of misfortune that came upon us. Fine. We're speaking with Mikey Barnes. Mikey Barnes, a former national player and a coach, and also somebody who is not a sports impresario, but is a sportsman who he has been doing quite a lot of training and at the community and the grassroots level. He just finished a grassroots program in Tivoli Gardens in Jamaica, and he's here with us as we're trying to unpack the situation surrounding the national team and what happened or didn't happen over the last 2 days. And we're now understanding that part of what never happened is that the team never know where they might go if them was left, right, or center. Some people are fish, some people are foul, and some of them might have been macabaka or sprat. So because them not come from the same shoal, them is not the same type of fish. So what can I tell you? Online with us, of course, also is Mr. Mason Samuels. Mason Samuels is a footballer coming out of Norwood. And the community of Norwood really, we have a lot of, I remember the late, great Marcus Garvey say, Jamaicans are like scattered jewels across the world. We are like scattered jewels. Because anywhere you go in a community, you can find some interesting players that you want to say, where them people they learn to play ball from. Mr. Samuels is online. And Mr. Samuels,
Yes,
good afternoon,
can you hear
sir.
me?
Morning, sir. How are you?
I'm good.
We're not
How
hearing.
are
Can
you?
we talk up loud,
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Hearing a little bit now. And in studio with me is Mr. Mikey Barnes, a former national player and a sports coach. And he's here with us. He just finished a program in Tivoli Gardens, the grassroots football program. Well, we're just looking at what happened day before yesterday and trying to get a sense of what could have been part of the reason why we just never make it. Now, you saw the game?
Yes, I start watching it from the.
Hold a second for me. Hold a second for me. I'm not hearing you as well, and so you have to speak a little louder, and we have to turn up so I can hear you good. You're hearing me loud and clear?
Okay. Loud and clear.
Okay, good. All right. Yes, tell us what is your take on what happened day before yesterday?
Okay, so let me know if you're hearing me.
Yes, man.
Wonderful. So I start watching the match at the 22nd minute, and based on the highlights I've seen before, we started off fairly well. The chances we had, I think we had 5 chances in total. They had 19. The 5 chances we had came in the first half. So we started off very well in the first half. I'm not sure what happened. The midfield was absent. The center half was caught slacking on some of the.
Sorry, you said the midfielder was absent.
Yeah, the midfield was absent because everything was going wide. We couldn't play the ball through the middle. Everything was going wide. And then as to the midfield get the ball, they don't want the ball. They just want to release it as soon as possible. So anything that's going forward had to go through the wings. And Bobby Reed was not present. Thank God he came off. You
have to keep louder. Keep talking loud.
Yeah, no problem. So it was just particularly the midfield was absent. Leon did not have his best game. And it's just nobody wanted the ball. And it looked like either Leon was injured yesterday.
Uh-huh. You see that?
Yep. I saw
and
it.
our players were just standing around.
Could be about it. I feel like they're tired or fatigued. I don't, probably because this was in the extra time. So I think they were tired and not aware. But that shouldn't have scored. Poor marking. It's a free man.
For all of those observations you have, what could have been the reason why we have so many missing pieces and elements, as you see? What could have been the overall problem why that happened, or reason why that seemed to be?
So, based on what I've seen, it was sometimes the player don't. Sometimes it's like if you compare it to the Congo and how they played, they had a system. They were more organized. When a player has the ball, it's like he's isolated. So I remember a couple plays where the left back had the ball and he had no support. Sometimes the winger has the ball, no support. Sometimes it's just we hit and hope. So sometimes even Leon in the second half had the ball and he just swing and hope. So it looked like there was no organization or something was off because there was no decision making. Like there's no, if I have the ball, what the next person needs to do. It's just every man for themselves in a way.
I'm in the studio with me, Mr. Mikey Barnes. Before you came on line, Mikey said there was no chemistry because the players from the large said almost them never know one another. So
yes,
I never know how you really play, and you don't know how I play, and we don't know how Mikey play. So we were just there playing the whole game. So if we have 11 different matches going on, games going on the field,
yes,
nobody not going to score.
Yes,
because there was no unification and there was no coordination and collaboration.
Yes, that's correct.
For a final result.
That's correct.
What would you have done different?
I agree.
Had you have that team to knowing the players that are there, what would you have done differently?
So take into account, because I've watched interviews with the players before. I've watched Leon Bailey interviews. I've watched Whisper's interview. And based on what I understand, they don't train enough. They don't play together enough. So even they're good players, they can play, but it's like they don't know each other's game. They don't train enough together. So I would say have more training sessions that every guy gets to know each other. Have like some team activities that the players can get to know each other so they know how each other play. I also work on some passing because sometimes I see the passing and control, especially in our own half, was atrocious.
Well, just
so I work on that
disgraceful.
as well. But I think it was like people passing the ball and the touch, just give it to the Congo player. So more team chemistry exercises and working on passing and control and having a game plan.
Because there never seemed to have been a really serious game plan.
I don't see it. I didn't see it.
Mikey.
Yes, sir.
This man has borne out everything that you said earlier. You know? And you only never the plan to talk.
No,
I don't know him.
I just seen this gentleman for the first time, and I can analyze the game and tell you what went wrong. And like I say, they brought 3 new players in, and they got rid of 3 players that are crucial to the team: Whisper, Dixon, and Bowser. And it's a new team, and then you start the 3 players that was not there before. And this is the first time I'm play for Jamaica. And they keep doing this over and over and over.
And expect a different result.
Exactly.
So who are the people to be held responsible for this? Because you can't blame the players.
No.
Because some of the good ones that are there are frustrated
the
because
coach,
they keep having new people to
the
play
coach
with.
picks. And like I said to you, something is going on between the coach and Whisper, and Whisper's Craig Butler. Whisper comes from Craig Butler camp, and Rudolph Speed and Craig Butler don't get along. But he plays Bailey, but he complains that Whisper went out the night before the game in Curacao, but yet still the gentleman who went out with Whisper is on the team. So why never care Whisper? And then 2 players said they couldn't make it. So why never care Whisper and Dixon or Bowser in?
And carry new players from somewhere else at a different costume.
And then he picks 2 more new players that he never had before from the Premier League in Jamaica, and leave out those 3, because those players, they are energizers. When those players come on the field, they energize the team. They lift the team to a different level. The team play flat, and after the goal score, the coach never know what to do. Kind of talk to the team. A friend of mine called me and said, Mikey, if the coach says something, I could hear him because I sit down right behind him. And what happened? The coach just numb. The game is bigger than the coach. The coach is not ready. And the other coaches are the ones, but especially when they take the water break, him just stand up by himself like this.
The coach?
Yes, like him. You see for the thing. And is the assistant coach him talk to the players. We're supposed to be the head coach Gather the players them in and I talk to them and say, yo, we want you to do this, that. That's how you're supposed to do it. And all he does is just like this. You experience, come on, you're the leader of the ship. A coach supposed to be a psychologist, you know. He's supposed to lift you to the next level, even when you don't reach that level. Come on, gentlemen, let's go. Let's do this. He's just not. Watch. You can't watch it over again, and you see him see yourself.
It is sad, though, you know. This is very, very sad.
That's why I tell you, it's an ego.
It's very sad. And if we're going to have this kind of a personality differences, that is going to affect the quality of the national squad. And it is costing a lot of money because not that they was there, because them just get
it cost
right
us $10.5 million we lose. $10.5 million we lose. And JFF doesn't have any money. Because right now they have a loan that they took out for $500,000 US and I'm going to pay it back. No.
And we know how many members of the Iraqi that went to watch this match.
Well, I don't know the part
there.
there.
Might be another expense on the coffers of the organization. The whole of them have got a yard, man.
Well, I think what happened is I knew they wasn't going anywhere. Because the way they was behaving leading up to this.
You cannot blame the players.
The players are supposed to get some blame, you know.
Must get some, yeah. You probably can chastise them. But if there is no coordination, there's no unity of purpose, if there's no psychology.
Attention business owners. Are you ready to maximize your tax deductions and take full advantage of every credit available to you?
Look no further than BMG Tax and Accounting Services, your trusted partner in Tamarack, Florida. With over 35 years of expertise, Nigel Blair is here to handle all your business needs. From bookkeeping to tax preparation, we provide the personalized care and attention your business deserves.
Don't let opportunities slip away. Contact BMG Tax and Accounting Services today. Call 954-289-6005. That's 954-289-6005. BMG Tax and Accounting Services, experience you can trust, results you can count on.
Need reliable shipping for your packages and barrels? At Ship It Florida, we've got you covered. Fast, secure delivery every time from door to door. At Ship It Florida, we know time is precious and shipping shouldn't slow you down. Based in Sunrise, Florida, we are your one-stop solution for all your shipping, packing, printing, and business service needs. Whether you're sending a simple package, freight overseas, or need documents printed in a hurry, we've got your back. Ship It Florida works with trusted carriers like UPS, FedEx, and USPS to get your items where they need to go. Need to ship barrels or freight to Jamaica or other international destinations? We make it simple, secure, and stress-free. Ship It Florida is a one-stop shop for dozens of business products and services that will allow you to do what you're good at while we take care of the other stuff you need to succeed. Want mailbox rental, mail forwarding, or business address that's not just a P.O. box? We've got that. It's safe, reliable, and professional. And tracking. You'll always know exactly where your shipment is. We have real-time updates, clear status, no guessing, friendly service, quick turnaround, and everything under one roof. We can also pack and ship almost anything to almost anywhere in the world, including boxes and barrels to Jamaica. But shipping is only one way we can help to make your life easier. In addition to our pack and ship service, we are also Sunrise's premier copy, print, and document services center. Large or small, black and white or color, if it can be printed, Ship It Florida can handle it. So whether you're sending personal items across town or exporting business shipments across borders, bring it to Ship It Florida. Ship it right, ship it smart, ship it today. Call us at 954-368-7110.
The content of this talk show is the property of Flex TV and its affiliates. All rights reserved. reproduction, distribution, or transmission of any part of this show in any form or by any means, including photocopying, recording, or other electronic or mechanical methods, without the prior written permission of the owner, is strictly prohibited. For permission requests, please contact Flex TV at flexfm@gmail.com. That's flexfm@gmail.com.
Coming up next is the
Ever catch a shooting star and tell me how high did you soar? Ever felt like you were dreaming just to find that you're awake, and the magic that surrounds you can lift you up and guide you on your way? I can see it in the stars across the sky. Dreamt 100,000 dreams before, now I finally realize. You see, I've waited all my life for this moment to arrive, and finally
Flex.
As I lay me down, heaven hear me now. I'm lost without a cause. After giving it my all, winter storms have come and darkened my sun. After all that I've been through, who on earth can I turn to? I look to you, I look to you. After all my strength is gone, in you I can be strong. I look to you. Fighting left, sinking to rise no more, searching for that open door. And every road that I've taken led to my regret, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Nothing to do but lift my
you're going through. Remember, God is using you, for the battle is not yours, it's the Lord. There's no sadness Jesus can't feel, and there is no sorrow that He cannot heal. For all things work according to the Master's holy will. No matter what you're going through, remember that God is only using you, for this battle is not yours, it's the Lord. It's the Lord. Yes, it's the Lord. Hold your head up high. Don't cry. It's the Lord. It's the Lord. Yes, it's the Lord. No matter what you're going through, remember that God only wants to use you. No matter what you happen to go through right now, remember that in the midst of it, God only wants to use you. No matter what it is that you're going through, hold your head up, stick your chest out, and remember He's using you. For this battle is not yours alone. This battle is not yours alone. You cannot handle it all by yourself. No, 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 no. This battle is not yours. The Lord is the only one who can fight it. He wants to use you as His vessel. So be open to Him. The battle is not yours. It's the Lord.
The battle is not yours. It's the Lord. Good afternoon and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of The Naked Truth. In like something that we would like to call it the voice with reasoning. Yes, I'm quite sure that everyone here is now familiar with the show. And I'm going to explain to you why we call the show The Naked Truth, because we speak it as it is. We don't sugarcoat it. We don't plastic surgery it. We just speak it as it is, for real. So going further in the show, you'll realize that when we speak it as it is, we speak it through the music, the message of the music. And some of the message that you guys are actually getting today is going to be a little bit different from the regular message that we like to transcend through music in the entire vibes of the mixing and the selection of the songs here. All right. So I want to say a pleasant good afternoon to all our listeners on the World Wide Web. Those of you who are watching us live via our social media page, which is Flex TV on our social media page. And those of you who are on the Caribbean Radio HD 4.com page. Good afternoon to you guys. A very lively and vibes the page too. Very interactive, and I like it there. I like it a lot over there, for real. And if you're listening to us via your Alexa app, all you have to do is say, Alexa, find Caribbean Radio HD. And if you're listening to us through the speakers of your car, then of course, you know, it's Caribbean Radio HD4 here in South Florida. That's sunny South Florida. That's 97.9 HD4, and in Philly and New Jersey, it's 103.3 HD3. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take it back a bit for you today. Good afternoon and welcome to The Naked Truth.
We're about to take it back.
I remember Mama and the love that she gave.
Who remember this one?
Kneeling by her bedside, I can still hear Mama say, the people are depending on you, Shirley. Don't you let them down. In a happy way.
Somebody just bounced the turntable. Watch the bounce.
We went to school with holes in our shoes.
Remember?
We didn't have much, but the Lord saw us through. Mama kept the family together. Yes, she did. I remember Mama in a happy way. She packed our lunch in an old greasy bag. It might seem empty, but it was more than love. It had a lot of love way down deep inside. Yes, it did. And I remember Mama in a happy way. I remember Mama in a happy way. Now Mama is sleeping in the bosom of Jesus Christ. Yeah. Somehow I know she's smiling. She's smiling over us right now. Look at her there. One day I'll see her again. How happy I will be. Yeah, yeah. I remember Mama in a happy way. Yeah, yeah. I remember Mama in a happy way. My brothers and sisters, they're living far apart. She's right here in our hearts. We all gonna
I
pull.
want to say good afternoon to Sister Velma. Sister Velma in the chat. Liking the emoji there too. Patricia one on the app. Good afternoon to you. I want to say hi to Cynthia. Cynthia Thompson. Santa and blessed. Good afternoon to you too.
Mama, when I was about 12 years old,
Sister Velma Gale.
church, playing church.
I know you can relate. Good afternoon to you.
Let me see your hand. Yeah, some of you still play. And I remember, I go down Mount Calvary, that's where I belong. And I jump in.
Good afternoon, Mama Yvette, Auntie Sandra.
But I was still disobedient.
Lady Andrea, good afternoon to you. I want to say happy belated birthday to, of course,
Me and Ann here, we decided that we want to play church.
Mama Doreen.
But I was still disobedient.
Happy belated birthday to you. Good afternoon, Sister CJ. Cheryl Johnson, good afternoon to you.
We
I
decided.
want to say hi to Clippers. Good afternoon, Stars.
We did. We went out in the back.
Angela Brooks. Some people say Angela Rooks.
My brother was a pastor.
Listen, good afternoon to you too.
Me and Ann here, we were the members in the church.
I want to say hi to Jimmy. How are you?
Let me tell you something. It's hard to come in contact with Jesus.
So true.
And still,
Mommy Brown, good afternoon to you.
I don't care. You can be the chiefest of sinners. You will never be the same.
Seal.
And I've forgotten I've been
You already know the deal. Good afternoon to you.
to the church playing church.
To all those power topping on TikTok.
Didn't want to wash the dishes.
Good afternoon to you, Maxine.
The clothes in off the line. Didn't want to do anything.
Good afternoon, my sister.
Mama said, I'm sick of you going down that church playing with God.
True.
And then we went outdoors. We started playing church.
One of my mom's favorites, Shirley Caesar.
My brother was a preacher. And we were the members in the church. And
yes.
Some old glasses and put them right here on his nose. And he said, I want you to jump up and shout Jesus 3 times.
I want to say hi to one of our new listeners, Tamika, over there in Canada as well. CJ, I know you're in Canada. You're in what? Ontario, Brampton? All right.
She said, Mama, so Charlene is out there playing with the Lord. Mama came to the door. But she looked out there and saw me shouting and dancing all over the backyard, tears running down my face. It's just a laugh. Mama looked out there and she said,
she ain't playing this time.
She ain't playing this time.
Oh yes. Those of you who mom is not with us today, I know you can relate. And I'll tell you this much: if you have been following my career for almost, to be honest with you, almost 40 years, in this music business, for real, going strong. And I can tell you this much: I've been playing Elvis Presley from I was around like 14, 15 years old, and there was no Elvis Presley that got my attention like this one.
There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher.
Seal Road. This month marks 1 year since my mom passed.
Of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand.
I'm sure you guys have good memories, Seal.
Why can't my dream come true? Oh, why?
All right, TC. Let's do this. Let's do this. So I remember, a conversation my mom and I have, and my mom's very rootsy, even though she has given her life to Christ, and she's still that down-to-earth person. She's still that human being. And a lot of people misconstrue being a Christian, and still living in this world that you have to cope with everything. Sometimes it's going to take you out of your zone, but you still have to remain neutral. However, our top question for today: should Christians judge others or stay completely neutral? Think about that, guys, because at 4:15 we're going to have a small discussion about that, all right? 5 minutes discussion about that at 4:15. But in the meantime, let me ask this question. Mom always said, how do you know when you have done good on this earth? It's when you're gone and the conversation that you had still echoes amongst family and friends in groups of meeting. You still remember in that good way. And even when you're not around, you're still able to put a smile on that individual face. And that's how you can sparks and know the difference, ladies and gents. Trust me. For real. Like I know folks who have passed off and still been talked about today. And, it's only good. Like, I can't remember anything bad about the individual. Like, sometimes you even laugh at some of the stuff that has been laughed about years ago. And I'm sure for some of you who remember your mom in that special way, and that's how you really and truly remember your mom. And that's how you really and truly have those laughters, for real. Blessed love, family. One of my favorite Elvis Presley right here. If I Can Dream. I like it. I like it a lot. Calm down. Taking you back.
We're about to take it back.
There must be lights burning brighter somewhere.
Yes.
Got to be birds flying higher in a sky more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand, tell me why, oh why can't my dream come true? Oh why? There must be peace and understanding sometime. Strong winds of promise that will blow away the doubt and fear. If I can dream of a warmer sun where hope keeps shining on everyone, tell me why, oh why won't that sun appear? We're lost in a cloud with too much rain. We're trapped in a world that's troubled with pain. But as long as a man has the strength to dream, he can redeem his soul and fly. Deep in my heart, there's a trembling question. Still I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow. Out there in the dark, there's a beckoning candle, yeah. And while I can think, while I can talk, while I can stand, while I can walk, while I can dream, oh please let my dream come true. Right now, let it come true right now.
The voice of Elvis Presley.
We're about to take it back.
My sister's little boy came into the kitchen one evening while she was fixing supper, and he handed a piece of paper that he had been writing on. And after wiping her hands on her apron,
Thank you, Tamika.
she took the letter in her hands and she read it. And this is what it said. For mowing the yard, $5. And for making up my own bed this week, $1. For going to the store, 50 cents. And playing with little brother while you went shopping, 25 cents. Taking out the trash, $1. And for getting a good report card, $5. And for raking the yard, $2. Total owed $14.70. Well, she looked at him standing there expecting, and 1,000 memories began to flash through her mind. So she picked up the pen and she turned the letter over. And this is what she wrote to that little boy. For the 9 months I carried you, growing inside me, no charms. For the nights I sat up with you, doctor, you prayed for you, no charms. For the time and the tears and the cost through the years there is no charge. When you add it all up, the real cost of my love is no charge. For the nights filled with dread and the worries ahead, no charge. For advice and the knowledge and the cost of your college, no charge. For the toss, food and clothes and wiping your nose, there's no charge, my son. When you add it all up, the real cost of my love is no charge. After that mom finished talking to the little boy, he looked up at her with great big old tears and
thank you, Stars.
said, Mama, I sure do love you. And then he reached out and he got the letter and he turned it over and he wrote in great big words, paid in full. When you add it all up, the real cost of my love is no charge.
You're jamming with DJ TC Flex.
Father of the world, you are the light within me, God of all creation, living in my heart. I will praise you, Lord, regardless of your blessing. For you are worthy of my praise, Lord, just because you are. Just because you are. Forever I will praise you, just because you are. I will glorify your name, just because you are. I lay my life before you, Father, I adore you, just because you are. Folded in your arms, I've never been without you. For every tear I've ever cried, I've always found you there. Dwelling in your love, it seems hard to praise you. But even when the time get hard and it seems that I'm alone, still I'll always praise you, Father, just because you are. Just because you are. Just because you are. Forever I will praise you. Just because you are. Just because I will glorify your name. Just because you are. Just because you are. Lay my life before you, Father, I adore you. Just because you are.
Thank you, CJ. Appreciate love it. Clippers, thank you so very much for power tapping. Conversation already kicks off in the chat room on Flex TV TikTok page. Sticking and talking over there. I like it. Don't forget, we're doing our telethon Caribbean Radio HD this month. So log on to the website. Be a part of the movements, alright?
Ooh, the music takes me back. Ooh, give me one more track of the sweet, sweet sound of DJ TC.
I'm loving this one. Anybody remember this one right here? I'm loving it here on a Thursday.
Sailing sea of your love. Sailing on the sea of your love. Free in my soul, the Lord has made me whole. Sailing on the sea of your love.
I'm sailing on the sea of your love. I'm sailing on the sea of your holy love. Sailing free, just Jesus and me. I'm sailing on the sea of your love. Let me tell you, Cheryl, look, happiness and joy is in my life tonight. For the first time I feel like everything is gonna be alright. With your touch I found what dreams are made of. I'm sailing on the sea of your love.
My goodness.
I'm sailing on the sea of your love.
Sailing with the captain.
Jesus said sailing on the sea of your love.
Yours truly, TC Flex. Come on now.
Free in my soul.
Yes.
Jesus, you made me whole. I'm sailing on the sea of your love. Yeah. Now it's a miracle, the change you made in me, the peace that we shared. I never thought that it could be. Now, Lord, you've taken me to heights unknown. I'm sailing on the sea of your love. Hey, I'm sailing on the sea of your love. I'm sailing on the sea of your love. I'm free in my soul. Jesus, you make me whole. I'm sailing on the sea of your love.